Woke up with these crow's feet, but I ain't losing no sleep. I reckon I'll be okay. They show that I am okay.
Who's that guy?
Who's that lady?
Dude, look like a lady.
Welcome to the fucking findings, everybody. We got our best friend Chase South joining us today.
Applause.
Yo, my stats are high, you guys. I got a green hat.
Green hat.
I got a big old mini horse stick. It shall remain called a mini horse stick because that was the name bequeathed upon it during the day of old.
Oh, I bet it's been queefed on so many
I
times.
was gonna
dude.
say, dude.
Gaping them out.
I used to look up videos of people queefing on mini horse sticks.
Chase was always the top.
I didn't
post.
have to look up videos. You know.
He just popped in his fucking VCR, man.
Yeah, Chase. Chase, I bet you pump them holes full of air.
Oh, dude. Pumping holes full of air makes my day. I don't know what kind of hole you're gonna give me, but I'll pump it.
Well, everyone needs a daily dose of pumping.
Dude,
Pump.
it's fucking great to have Chase on the pod just to talk to Chase because, I mean,
It's been a minute.
it's been a minute and we've got memories for days. You can find them on YouTube, a lot of them.
Yeah,
A lot of them.
I'm like,
Sure.
honestly, out of all of our friends, we probably talked about you the most, Justin, and then Zach Russell. But probably you the most, I would
Yep.
say.
Mostly
Justin was
me.
on.
Yeah, Justin was even on.
Well, I'm honored, you guys. I watched the first 3 episodes. I got to get back in tune with it, but I've loved what I have seen. I will say that, and I'm
That's
happy to
good.
be. Yeah, you guys really I was surprised at how quickly you guys got smooth with it. Like I thought there'd be kind of more of a puberty stage with it, awkward
Right.
and but you guys really got pretty comfortable on the camera and made your characters, if you will, for the banter and all that pretty quickly. So
Well,
it was pretty cool.
What's easy about it for me is I'm still going through puberty, so I'm like, it's all the same shit to me.
You're on your second puberty.
That's a nice,
Yeah, dude.
dude. If you got that beard now, after puberty, it's gonna be something.
Yeah,
You should have
dude.
seen it before, dude.
You're gonna be Jerbeens.
Good,
He's
I can
gonna look
finally
like-
put those big metal rings in it. and fucking
Oh my
braid that
god,
shit.
yeah, dude. You can be a dark iron dwarf. It's
Oh, dude,
always been your dream.
I mean, it's literally the only thing I can hope to achieve past where I'm at in life. So
Your skin is very gray, so you'd be a great dark iron dwarf.
that's melanoma.
Yeah. Yep.
Jay, if you just had a ponytail in the back right now,
Oh
though,
God.
like a braided one, you know what I'm saying?
He'd look
Oh, I
like
know what you're saying.
You would so be a dwarf.
either
With that
that,
haircut,
dude, either that
Give
or
me fucking
it'd be so out of place, but I love it.
I
Just
picture
a
him
thick
as like
braided
a
boy.
like a fucking Mad Max guy or something with that.
Oh yeah.
You know, like a post-apocalyptic, I don't know, a Borderlands character or something.
I dig
or
it.
maybe Resident Evil kind of with the braid. I could picture him being a zombie killer.
Yeah, he'd just be that guy that rolls in out of nowhere. Come on, guys, follow me.
Yeah,
Dude, I'd be
pretty
fucking-
much.
I'd be Hostel Gato off of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Don't know
Deep-
that, but
deep
I
cut.
imagine I imagine you somersaulting everywhere and your ponytail's just flipping every time you somersault.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, I've got it caught in my car door a couple times.
You probably shit when you sit to shit.
Ah.
Does it go in the toilet and you shit on it?
Oh no, you got to be careful.
Is it that long?
Well, I have to tuck it in my pants so it's not getting caught on shit all
You
the time.
gotta. It's a
Well,
mini
that-
horse braid.
That kind of defeats the purpose if you're just tucking it away.
No, it's for presentation, not just everyday use.
Are you
Like
like,
a male Rapunzel.
That's exactly what he is.
A
He's like,
redundant soul.
you're still waiting for that that princess to come knock on your castle.
Yep, that's
I'm
why I have
gonna
3
keep growing it.
cats.
All right.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Ugh.
Chase, I love that if you still had your Utah Jazz hat that didn't get sprayed with mace, you would still be wearing that same green fucking hat.
Yeah, it's like the same for sure.
That's why I got this, was like the tribute hat.
If
It's a
we
good
have
one.
Plus the-
a Crater Boys footage that shows it anywhere, then I'll throw it in here. I don't know if we do though. But if
the
not,
Mace Chase, right?
maybe. But I'll
Mace Chase has it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I
Yeah,
was gonna
it
say I'll make you
definitely
send me a
does.
picture if not.
Yeah, just do a still frame though, so we don't have to listen to Chase cry. Cause that still, dude, I watched that the other day. I'm like, oh, that makes me feel bad.
I know I can't even watch it. I haven't been able to
Agreed.
watch that one for like 10 years at least.
I'm running through a stream of maze.
Someone help me.
Chase, you took one to the face.
You guys fucking get me out of here. Oh,
It's
really?
sad.
I love it.
I just feel
I
so
still
bad.
watch it. I still watch it and laugh. So
Jason
guys-
watches it before going to bed every
You
night.
can see
Jason James, dude.
you can
I like-
fucking see the ones of us that have hearts. We're up here on
Yeah.
top.
Hey, tell that white pussy to chill. She's all up on you.
This is the first time I've had puss on my lips in a while.
That's a strike.
I guess.
That's a strike, dude. What's
That was a
Dude.
good
So
I don't
what do we have? I mean, let's pull up some. Fuck, we didn't really write anything down for like Chase memories. So like,
Let's do pull-ups. So what you're gonna say?
yes, no, we should like, who's got a great fucking memory of chasing us that's not been talked about before?
Well, I know a memory that Chase would fucking love to tell because I feel like an idiot every time I see him, and he almost always tells it. And that's me trying to throw a fucking snowball at a car.
Oh yeah, dude. I do love telling that fucking story, bro.
Just
Let's-
makes me
let's
feel
tell
like
the
an
world.
idiot.
Let's tell the world.
Well, I don't know if you were you there, Zach, when that happened?
I don't
know we
think
were
so.
in your. I didn't think you were either because we were doing outdoor shit.
In your mom's
Oh,
backyard.
That's a strike.
Yeah.
That was-
yes.
that was the
I
strike.
said that, and I was hoping someone would say that's a strike because I still don't fully understand the context of when it's like
I mean,
insertable.
if someone's got a good line, that was good.
Just a good line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
what it
earned your
is.
first
Okay.
strike.
But yeah, we were in your mom's backyard though, and we were just doing dumb shit, and we were hiding behind the fence waiting for cars to drive by, and we were gonna throw snowballs and hit them, and they wouldn't know where we were.
That was a good
Classic.
spot.
Uh,
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, and so we're all loaded up, ready to throw these snowballs, and we're waiting and we see these headlights. And then like all of a sudden you just see this snowball splat in the middle of the road, like way too early. We're all like look around. Look at Jason, just got way too excited, dude.
I don't know how the fuck you guys knew when to throw. I was like, those lights have been there for a minute.
Oh,
Dude,
lights.
there's a fine art to timing that.
Hey,
You
dude, I
gotta know
hit the
they're driving
road.
slow in the snow, bro. And
Yeah.
that all rhymes. That's how you know
Dude,
it's true.
That's how you
dude.
know it's
Exactly.
MC Bats over here, guys.
Yeah, check him out.
Let's give him a fucking plug. BVTZ on Spotify, SoundCloud, all the shit. He's fucking great. The best lyricist I know for sure.
Yeah.
Crayons.
Yep. Agreed. 1000%.
Check him out.
You guys are
And that's the
getting me
podcast.
Randy. That's the podcast.
Well, there's
No,
also
Zach.
Z 2020 Sonar. Let's not act like they're not coinciding.
No Z. but
2020 Sonar is a
Oh, shit.
beautiful thing.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That's the smush of our names. Everyone called
a
me
smush.
Z2020 forever, although I never really had like an official music under that name or anything like that. I usually just did Dark Pixel on everything. But yeah, so we smushed it Z2020 and he was Bats. Smushed it to make 2020 Sonar because Bats in the Sonar, you know, guys.
Sonar. Z, have you told real quick? Have we told the story about how you got the 2020 nickname? Because I feel like we have.
No, not on the pod.
That's pretty funny,
It's a good one.
and it can be quick.
Well, we might have. It
I
kind
think
of
we
rings a
gotta-
bell, but it might have been on our test podcast we did.
I know we're only 10 in, and we're like, have we said this before?
It's
That's a bad
it's the
sign.
origin of the origin.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it needs to be said.
and I love that.
I'll
it's
double
like
check,
being-
but we can.
It's like
tell it.
basically how like black people were called a certain word. I can't think of it, and then they took that and used it as like a.
Poor.
Their word, like it's cool,
Yeah.
how ladies.
You might be right, Jay.
How ladies wanted to retake the word bitch, and it
Yeah.
used to be negative, and now it's like I'm a bad bitch. You know,
Bad bitch.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, a lot of black people do call themselves bad bitches now.
not even black,
Yeah.
not even just black. I'm just saying for females in general.
But Z, give us the story of how you got that nickname.
So I went into weights class for some reason, just to be in a class with Jake, I think, mostly.
Yep, I was there.
That's where he would be.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I went into the weights class, and every day they would, well, it was the first day, and the teacher was asking everybody's names, and he goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "Zach." And he goes, "I'm going to call you Z." So every day.
Just some big jock. Fuck it. He was like the football coach.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So he'd
Not
always
the
be
fat
like,
one, right?
No, tall.
Oh.
He was like 6'4".
Marlo, right?
Oh,
Marlo is
okay.
the short one. Wait,
Oh.
no. It doesn't matter at all.
No, it doesn't.
Continue with the story.
But
I
anyway,
digress.
big jock guy. He was like, he reminds me exactly, if you've seen Freaks and Geeks, of the coach on that. Big fucking jock guy. Like he's exactly the same, but he'd be like Z every day. And every day before class, we would have to do 20 sit-ups and 20 push-ups. And I would never do it because I just hated that class. And I was just there to hang out with Jake and
Yep.
whatever. And so every day from across the gym, he'd always be like, Z 2020. Like every day. Yeah.
That's a beautiful. I mean, the fact that you're using that moment in time as like your call sign is so fucking cool.
It was catchy, man. It sounds like
Dude,
I
Z
got
2020.
Yeah, I got
all
the
the
best
PE
vision, dog.
teachers, they were so into Zach. that Mr. Gardner grabbed your fucking calf going up the
No,
stairs. He's
Zach.
like, nice.
Oh, we got
The
to be
wrestling coach.
slower with that story because that's a nuts one too. But
I don't
No,
like that.
I was just walking up the stairs from the gym because we had the big bleachers with the giant stairs. And I was walking up those stairs, and the coach was like this little Mario guy.
Yeah,
was like
wrestling
Literally
coach.
like me, but older.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
creepy.
So like
Yeah.
me, but older.
Yeah.
That grabs
No.
underage kids' body parts.
Yeah, he grabbed my
Pretty
calf
weird.
as I was like walking up the stairs, and I had like my 1,000-pound backpack because you always did back then, had all your books in there and shit. And he grabs my calf, and I like look back, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Well, I didn't say that, but you know, just like
You looked back.
yeah." And he's like, "Nice." Like gives me like a, give me like a thumbs up, you know. Nice.
That's a nice fucking calf you got there.
Fuck, dude, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Then
You
I
have a
went
pussy
home
calf?
and had to jack off.
I would too.
Dude, that same dude called my dad, and I never even fucking considered doing wrestling or anything, but he called my dad and had a full conversation with him and was like, "You should really get your son into wrestling." And my dad tells
Jay-
me this. I'm like, "You don't
You
even
wanted
talk to me.
to.
Like, what the fuck?"
Jay, your dad's like, you're either going to be a barrel racer or you're gonna work at Garcia's, and that's your two options.
You're not wrestling.
My son's not wrestling for fucking nobody, okay?
Jay would have been a fucking state champ at wrestling because you have the perfect build for it. You're compact, super short, like
You're saying everything he
super short, super short.
So short.
That's what
It's like
So
so
center of
short.
gravity.
Exactly.
Little penis, dude.
And also, I mean, I did jujitsu for a while, and Jay came to visit, and I'm like, let's wrestle. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're made out of stone.
I'm a straight up fucking beast.
And then the last time you came here, I'd gotten a weight set and all that shit. And I'd been lifting for a couple months. And Jay's like, let's see what my max bench is. And it was like 10 pounds lower than mine.
Yeah.
I was a little ashamed that I couldn't keep up, but pretty good for not having lifted in I don't fucking know how long.
Also, Jay, you're the only person that I've arm wrestled that gave me like a struggle. It was like a
Dude.
1 minute arm wrestling match.
I was so upset because I thought I fucking had you, dude. Like, not like an easy I fucking boom, but I was like, holy shit, I'm actually keeping up here. That's crazy.
Yeah. Jay would have been a collegiate wrestler. Maybe even in the Olympics. But
Dude.
Jeff, shout out to Jeff. You just
He's
didn't
like,
care enough, did you? You just
all
didn't
you
care
need to be
enough.
able to do is flip some fucking heaters, baby.
Nuts rubbing? Set them free with Nut Thong, bringing more free nuts to the world than Five Guys burgers.
God
and
damn, that ad was great. What was that? Henry's Stack of Tire?
Henry's
God,
stacked
dude.
tires, dude.
And I just gotta say one last thing about it. I have never seen tires stacked so cylindrically.
Hey, I
always
mean,
want your tires to be so cylindrical.
and everybody's got a bunch of tires. Stack
That's
them. Stack them.
At Henry's
Stack
Stacked
'em up.
Tires.
That's actually their motto.
Tire
Stack
couple.
them. Stack them.
Stack 'em. I thought it was Henry's stacked a tire, like clothes for buff dudes.
Oh yeah.
Stacked. What? I'm trying to piece that together, but
Stacked
it's
a
not.
tire.
Stacked a tire, buff ass dudes and some dope ass treads, baby.
Their model is shit you won't rip.
No, that's Rick's dirty jeans.
Woo, shit.
You're
they
confusing
already
ads.
ripped.
I miss Rick's Sturdy Jeans. It's been at least 3 pods since we talked about Rick's Sturdy
Shout out to fucking Rick's DJ. Money for them.
Money.
I'm wearing them right now.
'Cause they give
dude.
us
turned into
money.
shorts.
Because they're our sponsor.
They do.
How'd Rick get his jeans dirty?
Zombies.
Oh, hold up. We're getting a little held up on these.
You guys killed me.
They pay us a certain amount. They don't pay us to talk about them for the whole pod.
All right, Rick. We're done.
Jay and Chase were talking about something.
Oh, how we met.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it was
So,
how we all met. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Beautiful
How I
story.
I was
became a
introduced
boy.
into the friend group later.
Yeah, because we were like an
How I became
we were like an
Peter Pan.
RPG group, right? And we were just like picking up people along the way, like new party members.
Yeah.
Dude, we picked up Chase like a
You
pyramid.
picked me
scheme.
up at the rape castle. I was
The
once a
rape-
rape
It was a rape castle.
raid. I was part of
Chase.
the rape raid.
Chase, give us the story. Day one, how you met. How just day one.
Day one. Went to Bonneville High School.
Oh no.
Oh,
Just
we
give
lost like your whole voice too.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
We talk loud.
All right, I can hear you guys. It's just quiet, but yeah. So, anyways, oh shit, hold on. All right, went to school. Met Jake's sister first, Lacey. Became entangled with her.
Intertwined
Dated her. and then-
genitals.
Jay and I
Dated her
met
genitals.
separately. It was super weird timing because, like, I'm trying to fully even remember. It was so
Well,
long.
Chase,
I was dating
remember?
Lacey, and then
Oh, you can't hear me
you
at
guys
all.
always had a cool hallway over by the lunch area by the gym, and that's where I basically met Zach. I remember the first time I met Zach, and Zach, like, Lacey introduced me, and I was standing up against the brick wall in the hallway, and Zach put his foot up on the wall next to me and air guitared and did this.
Ah,
Bobbed his head up and down, and I was like, "Whoa, this guy's cool." Like,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not sarcastic. I really thought you were really cool.
That's radical, dude.
that's a first.
That's a cool guy in the 2000s.
Confidence,
Uh,
baby.
That's where I met Justin too, was in that hallway. But Jason and I met in PE class. We were like, we had PE together, and I don't remember exactly how we became homies in there, but it was right
Dude.
around the same time.
Can I interject and say that I might think I know?
Yeah.
Do you remember when? This is gonna sound fucking horrible, but this is where my phobia of handicapped people come from. Do you remember when Kyle everybody told Kyle to chase me around the class in PE? So literally a gym perfect for fucking running. And he's chasing me around. And I swear to God, he scratched the shit out of me for one.
Damn.
But then after everybody got mad at me for getting mad at the handicapped kid, after he scratched the fuck out of my face, and you were like, "Hey, dude, that was fucking crazy." Like, I swear that's when we started talking.
Jay, I have a way worse reason to be. I don't want to say the R word. Phobia of disabled people.
There you go.
Dude,
Oh, you probably
well-
have so many reasons.
We'll tell that on the next episode.
I
Continue.
heard a little kid drop the hard R at the park the other day.
Dude, good
I was
on him.
like, whoa.
Whoa, not used to it.
Yeah. I feel like it's a dead thing.
But anyway, was that the end of your meeting story?
No, well, basically, that's how I met all you guys. And then Lacey and I dated, and then we broke up. And then I started hanging out with y'all. And I remember the first time I came and hung out, I was like over at your mom's house, and Jake still lived in his room. And I went in there and I was going to spend the night. And my mom
Yeah.
called me and was
Yes.
at me on the phone. And I got pissed after like sitting on the phone with her forever. And then I just stood up and threw my phone at the ground and broke it and walked out and didn't say anything to any of you guys.
Just left, started walking down the street.
That was
His
the first
parents are
night I
outside.
ever cussed at my parents. I called my mom a bitch, and my dad knuckle dusted me.
That's pretty sweet of him to
dusted
clean your
me.
knuckles after all that.
You can't do that shit anymore.
Fuck.
You can't knuckle dust a kid.
I mean,
Right.
dude, he
Yeah.
got away with all of it at this point.
Dude, and I mean that's a separate story. But Chase's dad, Ed, rest in peace. That dude was like my second dad. Cause we worked
That
for
is
him.
like-
Oh yeah.
He was like the shop manager at Hertz. And that dude was like my second dad. I try to call in sick, like I'm not feeling good. And I'm just being lazy. But I'm like, I don't feel good. He's like, bullshit, get your ass up and get to work. And I'd be like, okay.
Dude,
Dude, he was great.
Zach was the first one that got a job at Hertz out of all the homies. And me and my dad used to go and pick Zach up in the morning from his mom's house. And Zach would always fucking still be sleeping when we fucking got there.
Dude, we're all
My
high
dad
school
would
kids.
be
What do
all
you
fucking
expect?
pissed.
I know they're fucking trying to go to work like a half hour early and shit. Like, of course I'm still
Boss,
asleep.
bro.
I'm sleeping till last minute, and then I remember your dad just fucking hating your music so bad, like just talking shit on like as I lay dying when we were driving to work.
Fuck that.
He's just like, this would never get famous. Like, never as famous as AC/DC.
Yeah, for sure. Chase, your dad, I remember a time where you guys went to Disneyland or Disney World. I don't remember which one. And he asked Justin and I to basically dog sit for you guys. So we had to go to your house every day, feed your dogs. And he's like, if you do it, I will. Because Justin and I were both saving for bikes, like BMX bikes, and they were like $700. And we had like $200 saved each. He's like, I will buy your bikes if you do this for a week. And we were like, fuck yeah. Dude, you're fucking German Shepherds, Chase. Those are the scariest dogs I've ever been around. I'm walking through your house and they're like fucking bite my leg. I'm like, these
Gunner
dogs.
and who?
Gunner and
Sadie, and then there was
Sadie.
Bruno and
yeah, it was Gunner and Sadie.
Moose now.
Dude, I was so fucking scared. Those dogs were vicious, and they didn't know us either. It's not like we're over there every fucking week. And
pre-training.
I thought they were gonna fucking kill us. I'm like, is it worth the bike? I could save the rest of the money up. I don't want to get my neck bit to death by this big ass German Shepherd. But we survived. We got the bikes.
Woo!
Dude, that's insane because I watched those fucking dogs for free so many times.
Dude,
you
you
always
missed
get the
out.
short end of the stick.
That's what happens when you're short.
Yeah, too
No,
short.
dude.
That's what I was getting at.
Short gay, short pay, you know?
Short and gay is what they called you in high school.
Well, it
Short-
rhymes, so
short
it
and
must
gay.
be true.
Fuck, dude. Zach,
They
remember
called me
being,
Sade.
remember being
remember.
at Hertz washing cars outside in the hot sun when we would do the lot sprays? You guys all remember the lot spray days? When we
Oh
would
yeah.
Dude,
Pressure
cars.
pressure washer.
I remember we got those fucking blue wine things and got just fucking hammered while we were doing it. And our tongues were so fucking blue.
You guys are all
By
fucked
the
up
end
at
of the
work.
day, dude, I was so fucking like, because the sun's just drying you out, and I'm not drinking water. I still don't. That's for fucking weird ass
Idiots.
hippies. So, dude, Chase's and Jordan Gilbert were handling it like fucking champs. Just we do this every day, and I'm just fucking like, oh!
Just get drunk at work.
I was hammered, dude. I struggled so hard.
Being drunk
You
at
guys
work
killed
is fucking crazy weird. I've only done it like maybe 2 times ever.
Dude, I had a dude that had infinite mushrooms when I worked at, I'm not going to say the company. I don't currently work for them. But this dude had mushrooms, and he would grind them up and put them in capsules, and he would just hand them out like candy. And so
Oh, shit.
half the place is fucking high on mushrooms, and we're trying to do our jobs. And this is a bit more buttoned up than Hertz was. There were some
I would
terrifying
imagine.
moments. There were some terrifying moments of your manager calling you into his office. You're like, I'm fucking fired, dude. I'm for sure fired. Like, I'm fucking done. He knows. He's like, how's your day going? And you're just like, fuck. Good. You're thinking about fucking your ancestors and the universe.
Wait,
And he's
fucking
like,
them? Sorry.
fucking your ancestors?
Yeah.
I've thought about it. But no,
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically it. Was just like, yeah.
Remember when we streamed
No, dude, that sounds fucking wild.
Before the time runs out, let's think of another good memory.
good memory? Oh, I didn't tell that fucking story I was gonna tell.
Tell it.
But another good memory would be that mushrooms trip that me, you, and Jay had when we walked in the mountains
in Utah.
Oh yes.
Fuck, that was so fun. Bear spots.
What was
That was great.
what was the term of the day?
Bear spots, dude. I think of that mushrooms
Oh.
trip often.
The term was, dude, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Dude.
That's
So
crazy.
stupid.
Everything
Oh,
was crazy.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's
That's
what it was.
nuts. We would just look at everything and be like, "Look, we couldn't." It was like we literally couldn't make words to describe. So we were just, that's nuts.
Well, and we're trying to point out our own highs to each other, and we look at something and probably see something completely different, but we'd be like, that's nuts.
That's all
I don't
we
know how
had.
to describe it. And then there were
Dude.
bear spots.
There were
There
bear
were bear
spots.
spots.
Talk about them bear
No,
spots.
Like literally like 5 days ago, I went into the mountains in Oregon by myself and camped for a night and took like 2 grams of mushrooms.
Who the fuck are you?
That was pretty crazy.
Did you find bear spots?
I heard bears, I swear to God, or I was tripping, but like there
Were
was like,
they in their spots?
was it was getting dark and I was like, I'm gonna stay like by the car.
Dude, you're in Oregon. That could have been 2 bears in a car.
Maybe, dude. Never know. No, I was gonna tell the story, Zach, when like one of the last times I came to Idaho Falls to see you, and we went to go pick up Jasmine from work.
Yeah.
And when we got there to pick her up, I was trying to put the fucking seat forward and like squish into your back seat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like trying hard. And you're just like looking at me and you're like,
Dude, that's
Door
what the
door.
other door.
and I was like,
That's why.
you just do the dumbest shit, but it's so funny. Oh my
Dude.
god.
That was a good
I
time.
don't know why this reminded
That's
me of it.
hilarious.
And I swear this had to be before I was doing any drugs. But I remember one time when I was working at Hertz, the weirdest fucking thing, dude. I'm like almost to the dirt area, and Steve is coming from where the office is in a car, and
Do
he yells
something.
out and he yells out the window something to me, and I had a headphone in at the time. But what I did was start running toward him, and to hear him better, I fucking took off my glasses. So I'm just Baywatching Steve, like, and then I get up to him and I put my glasses back on, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Wait, you weren't high?
It's just
Dude, we've all lived through it. It's the same fucking thing. My kids are the same way. I'm like, go grab me that glass. And there's only one glass on the counter, and they're looking in the fridge, and they're like, looking in the dude, common sense. You have to like earn it. Cause we were all clumsy. I'm fucking hitting my head on everything. I'm banging my toe, growing into my body. Dude, your first 2 jobs, you got 0 fucking common sense, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
And that's
so
what that
true.
was. You're like, I'm gonna panic and just like take my glasses off, like a re.
I just try to
Like
picture
a-
somebody doing that to me. I'm like,
Like a repo
Dude,
man. That's what you were
Repo
gonna
man,
say.
yeah, it's like a repo man.
like a repo, dude.
Dude, I honestly feel bad for my kids because they're in that and they're gonna feel it. Some like 35-year-old guy being like, "Give me the fucking keys," and you're like, "What are keys? What are these? Are these hands?" And then you're like, "Dude, it's horrible."
And then that guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and he gets those keys and goes home and doesn't know what the fuck's going on with his life. But
He rapes his wife.
Whoa.
probably, possibly.
Yeah,
Dude,
he does.
it's just so stupid, like at any age to have
That
a
racked
boss,
up.
because you realize the age difference almost always stays semi equal, you know? Like your boss is only ever so much older than you, but you give them so much credit. And then you reach their age and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So
Oh, yeah.
they didn't, like, what the fuck am I doing? Why did I listen to that?
Nobody knows what they're
Repo
doing.
man.
Exactly, Chase. Nobody knows what they're doing. It's
They're
like
all
when
just
my
playing
parents were my
themselves.
age, I expected that they knew what they were doing. They were fucking flailing, just like me.
Everybody just relies on the people below them not being able to see it.
Yep.
You know?
It's like I'm better than you.
They just rely on them being like, well, he's in that position, so he must be good.
Oh God.
No, dude, like I'm the newest estimator at work and everything, but
Estimate it.
God damn it, my coworker every day tells me total it. I'm all like, Jesus Christ, you motherfucker! I get
Is
it.
it Zach? Is it Zach?
He calls
did-
me every day.
Why is Jason so prone to those types of things? Like, remember, we would go to Country Corner every day to get drinks and supplies and snacks. One time, Jason was short like 30 cents or something. So the cashier fronted it for him and made a joke that he was lending it to him or something like that. So then when Jason would go into the store, and I'm so stoked we do have a clip of this I can throw in.
Oh
But-
shit, we do.
Every time Jason went into Country Corner, he'd go, "Where's my money?" And then
Dude,
Jason just got
every fucking time.
so tired of it. So there's an actual clip where he's like, "Where's my money?" And Jason's like, "Never gets old."
And the clip will be right. This is the clip.
Never gets old.
That's hilarious.
Dude.
It's great.
I love that
loved it.
clip.
But Jason,
Fuck.
why are
I
you
can't
so
believe you
prone to
remember
those?
that.
Those people, those repeater guys come after you,
Bro,
man.
because
The
I'm,
repeaters.
I'm so nice to everybody, and I'll just have conversations with these people, and as they tell me their story, I'm like, oh my God, you are so much sadder than I am. And I don't
those-
think that's possible.
They're
but
the kind of people, they have like so little in common with you, but they like want to be your friend. So they just like they grab one thing and just like
Oh,
every
yeah.
time they see you. So like there was the guy Tyler Young in high school, and
Oh, yep.
he liked Lamb of God and knew that we liked Lamb of God.
Tyler
Yeah,
Young
yeah,
likes Lamb of God.
Weirdly, yeah. But Justin
God, I
told
gotta
him,
call this guy.
Justin had a dream one time where he was in class and he got on his desk and he sang that part in the Lamb of God song where it's like dun 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 dun, dun, and he goes, "See who gives a fuck," is what he normally says, and then it goes into the breakdown. Dun, 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 dun. But in Justin's, he said, "See who drives my truck," and he told that to Tyler Young one time, and so Tyler Young would always, every time he saw us, he'd just be like, "See who drives my truck."
I mean,
Every fucking time. But it was so many times. It was like
Oh my
300
God, man.
times.
do you remember the Sunset Rider?
Holy shit.
Sunset Rider.
I
Yeah.
just put together who Tyler Young was. Oh
Yeah.
my God. That's how I remember him as Sunset Rider.
Oh, wait, I'm
dude.
sorry, Chase. I cut you off.
I was just saying, it's like the movie Zach and Mary Make a Porno.
Fucking love that movie.
There
Kenny
can be
Hotz.
yeah, Kenny
Not
Hotz.
the only one.
There can
Okay,
be
the only one.
Yes.
Dude, that's a movie that no one saw that everybody should see.
Yeah, dude.
That's a good.
That's a
Oh,
classic.
dude.
Just for
That's one
Kenny's
of the
hair.
best.
Just for Kenny's hair in that movie. It's so fucking funny. I love it.
Dude,
Shout
it's
out
so
Kenny Botts.
honestly, and the
But
whole
no, it's a
movie,
great
I'm just
movie.
hoping he's gonna come back and be a part of it because we were watching Kenny versus Penny at that point, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that
You
was
know,
like
I
Yeah.
get so excited.
that was like deep in us watching it too. That was like the middle when we like really were watching it a lot too. And I just remember we
It-
weren't expecting to see him in a movie.
Dude, it's a wild cameo that most people don't recognize. We were like, oh my God, my tits are blown off.
Most people are just
It's
like,
Kenny Hotz.
oh, that's some unknown guy. I don't know who that is.
Yep.
Move on.
Move on.
How many of those do you think there are that we don't catch though? So
Yeah, that's true.
shit
Yeah.
we don't know.
There's
All right,
I
Chase. Chase has to have another gem of a story. I know he does in his balls or his mini horse dick.
I'm sure I can accentuate and jump in and interrupt as much as you want.
I hate to put you on the spot, Chase. If you can't think of anything, it's cool.
One that had all of us would be like the first concert that I ever went to is with you guys when we went to BFE. Is that what it was called?
Oh shit, yeah.
Dude, we talked about this a little bit before, and there is one thing I want to add if nobody remembers it.
Okay.
To this story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, there wasn't like a whole lot of crazy shit that happened. I don't feel like there was just a concert. It's outrageous how expensive the cans of soda were. $3. Jesus.
And now
We're gonna get
that's
our
normal.
gone, dude. No way.
Yeah. In 2010, they were $3. You're like,
Yeah, that was bonkers, dude. Wasn't like Papa Roach headlining that shit, and we went to go see CKY and Clutch.
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Then we saw that dope band Backyard Tire Fire.
Yes, dude. We talked about this. Was that the last episode?
That's
We
the
talked about
That's episode 6 that I just
episode 6.
Mm-hmm.
But we have talked about it. But I want to hear. I mean, it's hilarious that that's a memory.
That
for you.
makes it even better that you bring up the same part because that just shows how rad they were.
Dude, they
Yep.
were cool as fuck.
They were pretty rad, Backyard Tire Fire for sure. Now I gotta go bump them. Yeah, there wasn't nothing too crazy with that story. I mean, there's so many stories. We did our fucking when we used to go building hopping, dude. That shit was crazy. But Zach was never there for building hopping.
A lot of it's alleged.
I mean, the alleged knife
But
thievery.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Zach fucking whipped the shit out of my legs with that phone cable.
Why would you do that, Zach?
Zach used
he
to
was
be
back
rageful.
talking, dude. He was
Was
fucking
that-
back talking.
was that
Zach
when-
was little babies?
Who was it? Knocked the Wii off?
Caven did it. He's a little baby Caven. And he was playing in there while we were playing the Wii and he knocked it over. And then
Shout out,
Zach
Caven.
was like basically
Caven?
like, got mad at us. I don't know. This is a little kid memory, but we remember Zach getting mad at us and said like we couldn't play if we were gonna be dumb, and then we like stormed out. And then like the next day we came back and all was good, and we were playing fucking Yoshi's Island in the living room, and everybody was in Zach's room.
Yeah.
And then
So
Teresa
Caven had
said-
knocked it off the day before, and Zach got
Yeah.
really mad at us. We come back the next day, continue.
Fucking yeah, Jay and I in the living room playing Yoshi's Island, and Jay says, I said, maybe we can play Smash Bros today without getting in trouble. I said something snooty like that. And it happened to be right when Zach was
Ooh,
walking
boy.
in, and for some reason had a
Bad
fucking
move.
big long phone cord in his hand.
Yeah, why did
He
you?
was ready. He was
Legs
ready.
stretched out on the couch, and Zach's like, "What?" Whoosh! Just whips the motherfucker out of my fucking hammies, and I'm like, "Is that even your hammies or the hammies on the back? I don't know.
Hammies are on the back.
What's on the front? The quads?
Quads, yeah.
They didn't touch those.
Quads, bro."
You whipped his quads?
I was
Z?
a little kid. You know that little kid
He
rage when
whipped
like
my
on
quads.
something, but you know you'll just get your ass kicked. So you're
Yep.
like just bubbling.
I can't do anything, but I want to strangle you.
I know, and now Chase would fucking kill me. But that's
He
all
would.
right. I'm
He would.
sorry about that, you know. I had
You
to-
also kicked me in the knee at Hertz.
Oh, I remember that.
I
Like,
heard about that one.
What was that
Shit.
story?
I don't know.
hear
Zach just hated me at Hertz because I was a lazy ass. Zach had to work, and I was like the little kid, boss kid who didn't do shit. And Zach was just like, "Fuck that." that was what I thought,
That's
which would
probably-
make sense.
That sounds right.
Well, it
Yep.
didn't matter. Your dad gave you everybody's details anyways.
yeah.
that. Ooh, that's a low blow.
Oh, dude, I get so fucking mad. I bitched him out one day. I was like, "You motherfucker! I do 4 times as many details as Chase, and every single one of these I look at, my name's crossed out, and you put Chase on it." I'm like, "You fucking better start paying me, dude."
I mean, my grandpa did that when we would mow his lawn. Remember that,
That's
Z
true.
and Jay?
I've been used to getting fucked over for too long.
We would go mow my grandpa's lawn, and he'd be like, "Jake, here's $10." And because these guys aren't family,
Here's
$6.
$5. Yeah.
Yeah, he would always give them less.
No,
Anyways,
dude, your
Chase.
grandparents tried to pay me with a fucking popsicle.
Hey, you know they're old school.
That's
Chase,
a 20
continue that
pack.
story.
Dude, I think they went by heights.
Yeah, they did.
They gave Jake
fair.
10, they gave me 6, they gave Jason a popsicle.
I want to hear the rest of the story where Zach kicked Chase in the kneecap.
Dude, I used to be violent.
I don't
I
really
bet.
remember why Zach did it. He just did it randomly. I think
For no reason.
like, blah.
While you were like washing the car and he just fucking
No, we were like
Fold.
standing there in a circle, like in front of my dad's office talking, and then Zach just like jumped around backwards and like donkey kicked and like hit me right. Yeah, dude. Dude, it was never fun having having a beef with Zach, because Zach was just a fucking cold daddy.
dude.
I'd call Jason. Zach would like me, and I'd be like, "What are you doing?" And he'd be like, "Hanging out at Zach's." And I'd be like, "Can I come over?" And then I'd just hear Zach, "No." It's like,
Dude, it's
that's when I got really into riding my fucking bike at the church by myself. And then you
And
guys
then-
fucking remember that was a joke about me, because then I did that.
Oh, dude, I was gonna bring that up.
Dude, no, we brought that up
Oh,
on the
the
podcast.
soup. Oh, the soup.
soup, not the soup again. Soup to nuts.
My goddamn cat, dude.
No, I love it because it's like the trickle down effect where all of this bully behavior came from me.
Yeah,
I am
from
at fault.
Corey, really.
I am at fault because I had a demon, still do have a demon for an older brother. And so I got demonized. And then I was like, I gotta demonize these younger, smaller people. And I mean, that's why Z treated you like that, Chase. And I mean,
Trickle down demonomics. It's
exactly.
Well, and
Trickle down
also-
demonics.
Also, I had
That's great, Jay.
an older sister who bullied the fuck out of me. And when your sister bullies the fuck out of you, as Jay would know,
Yep.
you can't do anything. You can't do
Yeah.
anything. You just have to take it. And they say, you never hit a girl. And whatever, like we talked about on the pod, the maddest Jason's dad ever got was when Jason retaliated and bit Chelsea. And then,
The maddest.
yeah. And
Your
so,
dad was
like,
red hot.
so if I could fucking hit somebody who was pissing me off, I took advantage. I'm sorry though. I love you guys.
Dude, I'm sorry too. I fucked all you guys up for no reason.
Hey, dude, it's okay. It's only made me as strong as I can to compete with Jake in case something goes awry.
Dude, those two
Wait.
really are like the strongest out of all of us. So I think it worked.
I don't
we're-
know, dude. Chase is a beast.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You and Chase got it the worst, and you and Chase are the strongest. So
That hurts my feelings.
I'm
Don't
just,
let that hurt your feelings, dude. You only did right integrity to us. Think about that, you piece of shit.
Ride integrity. Remember tech
Ugh.
riding? We only want to go tech. We're tech riders. Remember that?
I do.
what the fuck
The
is
most
that?
scarring thing ever was from fucking Justin. No, actually, Jake, the worst deep cut you gave me was that time you told me my ass was stinky. And you fucking made me super self-conscious for like ever. That
Dude,
was
your
the
ass
worst thing.
stunk like shit.
It
You
probably
did
turned-
smell like shit, dude.
It changed my fucking life.
I'm
I was
glad it
so
did. See,
fucking
that's like fat
embarrassed.
shaming. It's the same thing as fat shaming. Stinky ass. I'm gonna tell you, fix it. Fat. I'm gonna tell you and fix that. I mean, what are we
Chase,
doing?
you were awesome in every way, except that you just kind of smelled like an old shit.
Dude, that was fucking bad. But no, fucking
Oh
Justin
my
with his
God.
bullshit when we used to play fucking Zach did his shit. I already told Zach shit, fucking whipping me with shit and donkey kicking me. Fucking Justin, when we used to fucking play time splitters, and I would always get out first, and he would just fucking, he was bigger than me then, so he would fucking sit on top of me on the fucking couch, and I couldn't fucking breathe, and I'd be like, I can't. That shit was the worst. I fucking hated that.
Dude, oh, hold on, old man. I've been smoking cigarettes for a week. Those memories are so funny because they're all so great.
Oh, that's mean.
Good
That's all.
times, dude. No, Jay knows I didn't play by those fucking sister rules. That first time that you came to my house, Jay, remember?
Yeah.
We got a minute
Yeah.
30.
How could I forget?
Yeah, we got
Sparta
a
flipped
minute
my
30
sister
left.
for nothing.
What's
Dude,
up?
Chase's sister, she walks in, and I think all she asked for was to use the computer.
No, she was on the computer and we wanted it. And so I was like, get
You
off.
wanted it.
Yeah.
It's-
No, you're an accomplice, bro.
No.
You were there, Jay. You're still going to prison.
I was too young.
I did some fucking Jason Bourne shit though. She wouldn't give us the computer. So I just flipped around and like got her in a headlock and like flipped her whole body over the top of me.
Dude, it was unreal. It was like, I've never seen somebody throw somebody like that in real person. Like, it's movie shit. And I was like, that's fucked up.
That was also
So,
a changing
Chase-
moment for me though.
Chase
Because Jay showed me
is
about it so
Chase and
hard.
Born. Chase and Born. Check it out. We're at the end of our road. We fucking love you all. Follow us on all social medias, the Findings Podcast.
Fun, dude.
Yeah. And now
The
we're
last
on
thing I can say.
Spotify and iTunes and all that shit.
And I wanted to say one last thing, real quick. Money, you fucking idiots.
Money.
Sonar. It doesn't feel like anything, so I guess it feels like everything. Disassociative, you're distantly right next to me. The things I miss the most, I mostly miss them as a pleasantry. Misery loves company. I'm happy in an empty scheme. I'm happy in an empty scheme. They said I'd never live to see tomorrow, being so careless and free. I said they'd never lived to see today. They may as well have been asleep. We wish we all had time to borrow. Tomorrow will wash away our sorrows. Tomorrow, today. Todays are tomorrows and tomorrows are too late. We're living in moments that have yet to be granted, giving importance to what wills and maybes. Time's trail, it runs narrow and slanted. Navigate properly and travel with ease. It's as simple as eyes on the street. If you don't pay attention, time's trail can mislead. Remember your destination. We've been to point A, now move to point B. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. Don't give up, satisfaction lies ahead, though hard to see. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. Don't give up, satisfaction lies ahead, though hard to see. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. Feel at don't know how to feel, but I know that I feel that that feeling is real. So really I'm feeling, I know that I am. Emotion and logic can't go hand in hand. I know I can't feel, I can't know I can't. I can't know I can't, I can't know I can't. I feel that I know things, but really I don't see the feeling I know. And knowing I feel is like stealing from home to pay all the bills. It doesn't add up, it doesn't make sense, and it never will. It doesn't add up, it doesn't make sense, and it never will. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. Don't give up, satisfaction lies ahead, though hard to see. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z. Don't give up, satisfaction lies ahead, though hard to see. On through the alphabet, and I'll meet you at Z.